morning, Dubai. How are you doing? Happy Sunday. Welcome to Lovin Daily, where we take you through the top stories that everyone in Dubai is talking about. Of course, we're still reeling from the press announcement on Thursday, all of the precautions in place that we're trying to follow. So we will be talking a little bit about that and a lot about how authorities are clamping down across the city to make sure that people are following those guidelines. We'll also be talking about something that we just mentioned before going live. A gorilla or a tiger, or maybe both, has just been spotted in Dubai Marina. If you saw it, drop photos in the comments below, because we're looking for a good photo. Amy sent us a good one. We want another one. We believe it could be a statue, but we just heard the helicopter is pretty exciting. But we'll run into our biggest story of the day, which is the fact that Saturday was the highest jump in COVID-19 cases in the UAE to date. So that's a very scary figure. 1,007 new cases of COVID-19 were recorded on Saturday, taking the overall number of confirmed cases in the UAE to 78,849. 521 takes the total number of recoveries to 68,983, and there are currently 9,467 active cases in the UAE. Now, this also comes after the fact that 98,287 tests were carried out in 24 hours, which is also, and it's definitely worth noting this if you're seeing the numbers go higher, this is also the highest number of tests which are carried out in one day, which can of course attribute to the high numbers. So we're seeing 1,000 number of cases in one day. Very, very scary. We're also seeing a high number of tests in one day. So we're trying to follow the guidelines laid out on Thursday at the media briefing. I think it's important, as we jump into our next story, that Dubai is clamping down on all violators of COVID-19 precautionary measures. So we're talking about people not wearing masks. We're talking about stores who are not being as careful as they could be. Restaurants, whatever it may be. So on Thursday, as you all know, the clear message was to shape up. It's down to us as individuals. And this weekend, authorities set out to work to make sure that safety measures were being rolled out across the city. They basically said non-compliant establishments will face a penalty or a fine or closure as per enforced regulations, and they did not lie. So Dubai police have been super busy. They issued 221 violations, over 3,000 warnings in 4 shopping malls in the Emirate, many for not wearing masks, many for violating the gatherings. And these included violations, I must say, in Dubai Mall, Mall of the Emirates, Dubai Festival City. We also saw a cafe in Karama area has been closed for a month after a video on social media showed their lack of commitment to the measures. We also saw a store in Dira who held a sale. They've been closed, and actually that store, and a lot of people saw those videos, they held a sale for 2 hours. They have been closed, and they've also gotten a fine of 50,000 dirham.
I saw the video.
You saw the videos?
So many people. Mm-hmm. So many people.
I think they're like we have to know that we should not be gathering in large crowds. They say maximum of 5. So if you get into that situation, just get yourself away from it, because that store, in that situation, the store has been closed. They got a 50,000 dirham fine, but we know we should not be in public gatherings. So just get yourself away from it. And also, I think the most shocking of all was a young man has been fined. He's been fined for breaching quarantine rules and also possibly for the cybercrime law after he tested positive and then went to get himself a coffee and posted the video online, which is just mental. He posted a video on social media saying he had gone out to buy coffee despite the fact that he was infected with COVID-19. This happened here in Dubai. It's heights of ignorance. The video went viral. We haven't seen it, but Dubai police posted about it. I think what we're seeing is a lot of warnings. We're seeing kind of restaurant industry, retail, people themselves. We know a lot of people were fined for not wearing their masks this weekend. And this is a message from Dubai police to just shape up. That was the message on Thursday. If you miss a press briefing on Thursday, kind of the key messages, like I said, are to avoid social gatherings, maintain your social distance. They also said, I think this is a big one for schools, if one case is detected in a school, that school will close for 2 weeks. And also the fact that if you come into contact with someone who tests positive and you get your test and it's negative, you still have to quarantine for 2 weeks. And I think that's really interesting for offices. I think it's really interesting for any work environment because, and I think I just hadn't thought of it before, that the incubation period, it can stay in your body for 14 days, they say. Give or take, I'm not sure. It can stay in your body for 14 days. So if you test negative, it could still be in your body a week later. And that's so interesting for travel requirements because we know that 12% of the new cases mentioned on Thursday, 12% of the rise is from people coming into the country. So they had already tested negative and then they came into the country and they tested positive later on. So we have to really think about the fact that it can be in your body for 14 days after. So if you do come into contact with someone and you get a negative test, you still have to quarantine. I think we've nearly forgotten about what isolation was like.
I think because everything's back to normal, or somewhat back to normal.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's back to time for us to get back in our box.
Exactly. Thank you, Chai. Exactly. That's exactly what the government was saying. Put us better by Chai. Time for us to get back in our box and remember how safe and careful we were during May, and we just need to get back to those times because we don't want to see the numbers rising anymore. And I think we were expecting. Maybe we were expecting tougher measures on Thursday. There was, rumours about what could come. Maybe if it was going to be tighter restrictions, curfews, whatever it might be. It did not come. However, the government is basically saying, just look after yourselves as individuals and the numbers will stay low. It's down to every single person. The government can continue giving us fines. They can continue telling us to wear masks, but I'm still walking around and seeing people without masks in Marina. I'm just like...
Which is kind of scary.
Which is so scary. I think it's just... collectively we've become more relaxed.
I understand when people are like exercising and they like put it down to take a breather, and then they're back on it, but like just casually walking without a mask is not correct.
Well, this is the thing, because as per the law, you're allowed to not wear one if you are rigorously exercising. And also, by the way, if you see kids below 6 don't need to wear them, people of determination don't need to wear them. And there's certain rules there, but in general, if you're out and about, you should be wearing one. And if you're not, there's a fine of 3,000 dirham. And they're, like I said, they're going across the malls to make sure that they are enforced. So guys, just do what you can. Stay safe. Wash your hands as always. We'll move on to our final story. Was a gorilla just spotted flying through Dubai Marina? We're not sure. We've been shared countless videos and photos. It happened at, let's say, 8:10 a.m. That's a guess. We could see it here from JLT. We could also see Dubai Eye, by the way. If anyone has...
this morning?
Yeah, it was this morning. It was like 20 minutes ago. You might have heard it on your way to work.
No, I didn't actually. I was musing.
So it's there was a helicopter holding possibly a gorilla, B, a tiger, a lion, fake obviously. They look like statues and it looks like they dropped, from social media sources, it looks like it dropped near the address Dubai Marina, so it's possibly a new statue. However, it's a light good news story of the day. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's a flying gorilla in Dubai and we're not shocked at all.
I think it's a tiger. But you can see a proper tail.
No, so that could be a tiger, but it happened twice.
Oh, okay, all right.
So is there a zoo, a fake statue zoo coming?
I
don't know. Should we be worrying about other things? I don't know. So if you have any more information on that, do drop it in the comments below. We love to read them after the show. Those are top stories. We're back with you tomorrow morning and every single weekday morning, same time, same place. Goodbye from me and goodbye from Chai.
Bye.
Bye. Guys, that is a wrap for the Lovin Daily. We are back same time, same place every weekday morning. And of course, don't miss the Lovin Show every Tuesday where I chat with Dubai personalities. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and have a great day.